work. So that's a good thing, right? What was also interesting at the same time was the companies I visited that were actually making money were all making money with microtransactions and these kind of business models that at the time were really kind of shocking to us. So these are some sample games from Tencent. So the top left showed a multiplayer version of actually kind of a clone of Zuma. On the right side, you showed their avatar chatting room and some microtransaction items. And again, to me, you have to think back. In 2005, the idea of making money by selling virtual items was like revolutionary. Now it's hard to imagine just 7 years ago how crazy a notion that was. So what I did is I came back to Seattle and I ran around PopCap for several weeks telling anyone who would listen to me, it's amazing, they love our games and we have all opportunity and yet all we have to do to make this possible is change our business models. We can't try to sell content. We're going to have to make new games that are free to play, microtransaction and freemium. And everyone sort of laughed at me and said, well, which of our 1995 try and buy games do you want to cancel to free up resources to go after this crazy freemium market? Because everyone knows no one in North America is ever going to want to pay for a game with free-to-play items. So we decided not to try and innovate gameplay. We were not going to go to China and build brand new games completely from scratch, at least not at first. But we were going to innovate on the business models. So the goal was to use China and use Asia actually as a test bed for free-to-play business models in ways that we could then take that learning back to North America. Now the irony, of course, of all this is that the first free-to-play game launched from PopCap was not launched by my team in China. It was actually launched on Facebook when the Bejeweled team launched Bejeweled Blitz on Facebook as a free-to-play game.
We were acquired by Electronic Arts 2 years ago, and it's funny because a lot of people ask questions about how many changes EA has made us do. But in reality, EA has done a very good job of supporting PopCap be PopCap and has made very few changes to us. The main purpose of my trip this time is that EA has a new CEO, Andrew Wilson, and he's coming to visit the China office to see all the great things they're doing. And so I'm over here, one, planning on how I can support this office better, and also making sure to help this office with the visit from the CEO.